Good afternoon, Roosevelt. It's Bella and Caitlin here with Rider Report Reloaded. We have your school news for Friday, January 24th, 2020.
Attention FBLA students, the deadline for FBLA district testing events is today, Friday, January 24th.
The next Interact meeting is Monday, January 27th from 2:40 to 3:15 in Mrs. Borzen's classroom. Learn more about our upcoming events and how you can get involved in your community with some community service. And now for your Chuck Norris Fact of the Week from the Interact Club. Chuck Norris narrates Morgan Freeman's life. It's no joke. You can get a serious amount of community service with the Interact Club.
The Rough Riders RHS's Recreational Riding Club meets at 2:45 p.m. on Tuesday, January 28th in the room A105. The group has been practicing some fun interactive riding activities and you are welcome to join at any time.
If you ordered a class ring through Herf Jones Unique Recognition, they will be delivered to RHS on Tuesday, January 28th between 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. in the front lobby. All final payments are due at this time with either cash or credit/debit card. No checks will be accepted. Graduation announcements are scheduled to be delivered to RHS on Thursday, February 20th in the front lobby between 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. Final payment for these items is due February 1st. If you need to make a final payment for your graduation order, you can see the representatives on January 28th or make your payment online.
Leadership Academy members, note that the meeting will be held on Wednesday, January 29th at 6:45 a.m. in the auditorium.
Students' fees for the spring semester have been posted to your accounts. Please make sure to check your portal or have your parents check their portals to see what fees you owe. Payment can be made online or in the front office with cash or check. All fees, past and present, are due by Monday, February 3rd. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Plackey in the front office.
If teaching is a career that you are interested in learning about, then join us at the UNC Future Teachers Conference on Friday, February 21st. The conference offers a variety of presentations and workshops to help high school students interested in a teaching career learn what it means to become a teacher. Sign up in the counseling office and register online by Wednesday, February 5th. Spots are limited.
Seniors, if you have not ordered your cap and gown for graduation yet, you need to do so as soon as possible. Packets are available in the front office.
Good afternoon, riders. It's Sloan and Jaylene here with your weekend weather report. On Friday, we have a high of 52 and a low of 30.
On Saturday, we have a high of 53 and a low of 26.
And on Sunday, we have a high of 53 and a low of 31.
So, Jaylene, what kind of shorts do clouds wear?
I don't know, Sloan.
Thunder pants. Have a great day, riders.
Hey Riders, it's Isabel, Haley, and Hope today with your boys sports. Boys basketball team had a game at Frederick on Tuesday and they lost 44-75. They also had a game yesterday at home against Fort Morgan.
Boys wrestling has a duel tonight at 6 here at home, and then they have a tournament this weekend at North Glen, so be there and support.
Last week, Miles Beam got 4th atop of the Rockies, so have a good weekend, Riders.
Good afternoon, Riders. It's Mason and Dr. Littlefield here with a quick update on your girls basketball team. On Saturday, they played against Meade and won 50-45.
Great game. I saw that. Girls did well the whole time against Meade.
And on Tuesday, they played against Frederick and lost 47-46.
I heard that was a close one. They were in the lead the entire game except for the last 1.6 seconds. They made a basket and lost by 1. That's a tough loss.
Yeah, it is. And then yesterday, we played against Frederick at home.
All right. Yep, looks like JV does well. Our girls' varsity basketball, they are like little tornadoes running around on the floor. They are a joy to watch. So come check out your Lady Riders basketball team. Looks like the future is good for Lady Riders basketball, Roosevelt High School.
Have a nice day, Riders.
Have a great day, Riders.
Good afternoon, Riders. It's Jordan and Liz here with some of your C-Team boys basketball players, Joe and Eddie.
So what have you guys improved on most this season?
Moving the ball around the court.
And teamwork.
Nice.
Who do you guys look up to on the team?
Cole West.
Lucas Moore.
Awesome.
And what position do you guys play?
I'm a post.
I'm a point guard.
Nice.
And what is your favorite memory so far this season?
Meeting my teammates.
Beating Berthoud.
Awesome.
Alrighty guys, so that was Joe and Eddie from your boys C-Team on basketball. Come out and support them.
Good afternoon, Roosevelt Rough Riders. It's Addie and Jaden here with Andrew, your JV wrestler. So Andrew, what goals do you have for yourself?
I'm gonna try to make it to JV State this year and place hopefully.
Awesome. And who do you look up to on varsity?
Our seniors, of course, and Will Lucky. He's one of the persons I look up to the most.
Cool. What are you trying to do to get onto varsity next year?
Probably just work as hard as I've been working, or even harder, and just keep at it.
And what made you want to wrestle, and how long have you been wrestling for?
I didn't want to wrestle this year, but Will Lucky was the one that pushed me and made me wrestle, and I'm glad I am wrestling. And yeah.
That's exciting. That's it from Andrew. Have a good day, Riders.
Hey, Riders. It's Trevor here with some of your C-Team basketball girls, Rihanna, Zariah, and Danny. All right, so Rihanna, how do you feel the season's going so far?
It's gotten pretty good. We've had a couple losses, but other than that, we're working hard.
Good to hear. Okay, Zariah, how do you see the rest of the season going?
I feel like if we keep our heads up and we keep using each other on the team and on the court and communicate more, we'll definitely have a winning season.
That's good to hear as well. Okay, so Danny, can you let us know when and where the next game is going to be?
Our next game is on Thursday. It's here at 7 p.m. and we're going against Fort Morgan.
All right. So now, can all three of you tell me someone you look up to on varsity?
Janessa Archuleta, because she has fun with it.
Same as Rihanna, Kinsey, because she's really good at basketball.
All right, so that's it from your girls C-Team basketball players. Come out and support on Thursday night.
Hi, Riders. I'm here with Ray Brose, our All-State cheerleader. So, Ray, how long have you been cheerleading?
So I've been cheerleading since I first arrived at Roosevelt, so it's been about 3 years now.
And how do you become an All-State cheerleader?
To become an All-State cheerleader, you have to be nominated by your coach, which I was, and then you have to go through a process of registration, and then they select you based on your performance.
And did you get to celebrate your accomplishment?
I did. As soon as I found out I was selected, the first thing I did was go and tell my friends and the people who were special to me, and it was a really exciting moment for me. So.
Oh, that's awesome. So what do you get to do now that you're an All-State cheerleader?
So in the month of June, I get to head down to CSU Pueblo. I believe that's where it is. And we get to learn a bunch of routines and stunt with all kinds of people from around the state, and we'll be able to perform and cheer at all the different All-State games there.
That's cool. So are you planning on cheerleading after high school?
I am. I got an academic scholarship at UNC, so I'm looking into their program to see if they'll accept me into it. And then if I don't get accepted into UNC, I'm definitely looking at Midland University. They've showed interest in my cheer career. So
that's so cool. Make sure you tell Ray congrats. Bye, Riders.
Howdy, Riders. I'm here with Cam and Amanda, a couple of varsity members from Knowledge Bowl. So, how are you guys doing today?
I'm good. Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah.
So what kind of activities do you do in Knowledge Bowl?
Well, we have practices every Tuesday and Thursday, and during those, we kind of just go through a bunch of questions that we might see at tournaments, and we practice our speed. We practice on a lot of things that we are kind of not great at, but we're getting better.
Awesome. Better every day. That's awesome. So, are the questions really difficult as a varsity member?
So some of the questions are very difficult, but that's only because they don't pertain to my specialty. So everyone on the team has a certain thing that they're good at. So some of the questions are more difficult for me, but some of the questions are piece of cake. Just depends on the type of question and who you are on the team.
So you mentioned specialty. What kind of specialties are you guys into?
So I am primarily science-based. I do a lot of astronomy and psychology. Those are my main ones. I'm pretty okay at geology, but yeah, those are my strong suits.
My strong suits are biology and anatomy, and then I'm also taking on the role as the literature person of the team because we are very weak in that right now. So we're all kind of trying to learn, and I've really taken that seriously.
So what is state like for Knowledge Bowl?
So state to title, so we are first in 4A in state. And it was an amazing experience. So basically, Knowledge Bowl is set up where you have 3 teams competing in a room, and it's around 50 questions. And so basically, they took that at state and made it a 2-day event. We had to take 2 written rounds. We had, I think, 6 or 7 oral rounds, and it's just an insane event. it's a great time, and I had a lot of fun last year.
Awesome. Will you guys be competing this year?
Yes, we will.
Yeah, we will be going to state this year. It's a promise, and our big competitor is Berthoud in 4A, so we're really hoping to keep that title from them.
Awesome. Let's wish them luck and hope that they could beat Berthoud's butt.
Hi guys, it's Abigail and Kaylee. We're here with Mr. Clayton, who's a long-term sub for Mr. Sinicki right now, and we heard that you're an alum from RHS.
Yes, I graduated in 2013 here from Roosevelt High School, and then I played baseball here and was heavily involved.
Great. So what college did you go to?
I went to Ottawa University out in Eastern Kansas, in a high school, played baseball there, and then I got my secondary education in math, and I became a math teacher.
What brought you back here?
All right, so I wanted to come back and get involved in the community a little bit. I taught high school math for 2 years out in Kansas, and then decided to quit that and play professional baseball. And so I'm currently in the off season and just visiting, living here at home right now, and getting involved in the community however I can. So by subbing right now, it's one of the main ways I'm doing that. And, enjoying my time here.
Okay, so what are your plans for the rest of this year?
At the end of this week, actually, I'm going to be heading to California, to Bakersfield, California, for spring training, and it'll be about a 5-week season, and then hope is to move up and play in a higher league somewhere here in the United States.
So, who's your dream team?
Since I've only played independent professional ball, I'm hoping to get picked up by someone. Of course, the Rockies would be really cool, or Kansas City Royals, something like that, but anyone would be really cool to be picked up by.
Great. We wish you luck with your baseball, and make sure to stop and say hi to him.
Hey Riders, it's Marissa and Andre here with Miss Winter. So Miss Winter, anything exciting happening over break?
I got engaged.
Wow. Ooh.
Congratulations. What's your fiance's name?
His name is David Burney.
Wow. So how did you and your fiance meet?
We met online on an online dating site. We're those people. So that's where you go to meet somebody when you're old and you're single. So.
Well, that's very sweet.
And big question, how did he propose?
He proposed on Christmas Day. We like to fish together, so he got me an ice fishing pole and a whole bunch of like fishing stuff, and then he had like one final box. So I opened it, and he got down on one knee, and when I opened the box up, it was filled with like fishing jigs. And he asked me to be his fishing partner for life, but then kind of made it a joke. So I didn't know we were getting engaged at that point. So I went and started to clean up after all of our presents and went upstairs. And then my daughter and his oldest daughter yelled for me to come downstairs, that he had one more gift. And then he was down on one knee down in our family area, and the kids were filming, and then he asked me to marry him, and then I cried.
That's so cute.
Wow, creative. That's really cute.
Yeah, I was kind of mad at him because I thought he was joking. So, but yeah.
That's cute. And can you please show us your ring?
Wow.
That's really pretty.
He did pretty good.
Yeah, he did. Well, there you have it, Riders. Make sure you congratulate Miss Winter when you see her in the hallway.
Bye.
Waking up knowing there's a reason. All my dreams come alive. Life is for living. With you, I've made my decision. Hey! You lift me up, fill my eyes with wonder. Forever young in your love, this freedom's untainted. With you, no moment is wasted. Come on, you know what to do, let's go! See the sun now bursting through the cloud. Black and white turn to color all around. All is new, in the Savior I have found. This is living now. This is living now.
Thanks for watching this edition of Rider Report Reloaded. Now drive safe,
wear your seatbelt,
and have a great weekend, Riders.